All right, I'm in my car. I just got out of the gym session that you're seeing right now. Recently, I've been recording these directly after I get out of the gym because then all my thoughts are fresh and I can really elaborate on the things that I was thinking about, things that are going through my mind, as I'm lifting. So today I started with some foam rolling and some jump roping here. I've been falling in love with these double unders with a cross. I think the second rotation has a cross. The first one doesn't. But man, these take a lot out of you, and they're great for getting my body warm. And overall, I feel like my jump roping is really improving. So today was an experiment, right? So in all of Ivan Jurik's videos, or at least all the ones that I've seen, he always starts his pin squats off before he goes to his normal squats. And I've never done this because I always thought that, working heavy pin squats might fatigue me. And I might not be able to get as much out of the full range of motion. But today I wanted to try pin squats, before I go into the full range of motion because, it follows the idea that it will really break your central nervous system and then your working weight will feel a lot lighter. So I think last or 2 leg days ago, I did pin squats with this weight at 365 for 3 sets of 5. And today I wanted to go up and really see, how much I can load on not how much I can load on my back, but go up a little bit because I wanted to try 4 plates. As 4 plates is a really big goal of mine. I want to hit 4 plates, within the next year. So I started off, I did 3 sets of 5 with 4 plates, and it felt heavy, it was really heavy, but I'm really happy with how it felt. I got all the reps in, and the walkout and the re-rack is always the hardest part for me. So here is my second set, walking it out and brace. I always really have to focus on trying to remember, to think about squatting it just like as if the pins weren't there. I want to have the same exact type of motion because remember, I'm trying to build consistency with my squat and the mechanics of it. After this, I decided to go for a 315 for 1. It felt super light, when I re-racked it. I missed it. I wasn't very happy, but this is my old PR. I have never hit anything more than 315. I think I maybe could have got it if I really pushed, but I'm not going to beat myself up because I did heavy pin squats before this. After this, I was hoping to do 275 for 3 sets of 3, but then again, I just wasn't able to. I hit the first set right here, and that 3rd rep was super hard, and I barely got it up. So what ended up happening is I decided to try and go for 3 again, but I ended up only getting 2. So here's 1, and I brace again. 2 comes up really slow, and I know at this point that there's no way I'm going to get it up again. And so how it worked out is I worked 3, 2, 1. So I guess it's kind of a pyramid scheme. I've never worked pyramids before, but I wanted to hit heavier weight. I want to build up my consistency with heavier weight so that eventually over time progressive overload will do its thing. After this, I did 225 for 5 to kind of work on my mechanics and form of my squat. But after all this, the last 2 reps on this were actually pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I just want to take a moment and kind of appreciate the gym that I go to, because it's not like a commercial gym where you have to be quiet, you can't slam weights, you can't yell. It's a great environment. Everybody's there, everybody's training, they're not working out, everybody's there to get better. And I love it. I love the environment. It's very motivating. After this, I was kind of mad that squatting didn't go how I wanted it to go, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push it today on my hip thrusters and leg press. So normally I'll do 3 plates for 3 sets of 12, and here I did 3 plates and a 25 for 3 sets of 10. Same thing with my leg press. Usually I'll do 4 plates, and I wanted to go up for 5 plates today for I think 4 sets of 8, but I decided that wasn't going to be enough volume for me, and so I decided to just work 3 sets of 10. And it was very hard. It was very fatiguing. After this, I laid down for about 5 minutes, and I had to go and buy a Powerade because of how much sugar Powerades have. I needed my body to be replenished. This always happens to me when I really push leg days. I've heard some people, not bodybuilders, powerlifters will have candy, and they'll eat candy because it gives them so much, extra energy because it goes into your bloodstream so fast. So that might be something I want to invest in. Here I did calf raises for I want to say 5 sets of 10. I've been working pretty light on these lately. I used to work heavier, but really, controlling the eccentric portion of the movement and trying to feel it in my calves. But around here, the sugar was flowing through my bloodstream and I started to not feel so nauseous. I worked 4 sets of 12 with hamstring or quad curls here. So I've mentioned in previous videos how it's always a battle on leg day because I'm trying to be as efficient as I can. I only have so much energy and I only have so much time. And I want to fit in, what is going to provide the maximum amount of growth. That's why I'm trying to do research and figure out what kind of workouts I need to be doing and what kind of sets and reps. But for now, this is kind of the training split that I've developed. But I think it is subject to change a lot. So I was feeling pretty good after having that Powerade, and I decided to work some of these. I think I did 5 sets of 15 each way. And another thing is my goals are power building. So I want to be as aesthetic as possible, but be able to squat, bench, and deadlift as much as possible. And I want to make it the highest priority is my powerlifting. I want that to be my biggest priority. I still want to look good, but I care much more about having a higher total in my 3 lifts than looking good. So after this, I went up to the mirror room and practiced some posing, and then I finished with some quick cardio with the jump rope. But that's going to be it for today's video. I thank all of you guys that have made it to the end. If you guys like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you really liked it, share it with your friends, as that's really the most helpful thing you could do. Yeah, thank you. Bye.